Yeah, I mean, best match of the tournament for me, and possibly one of the best matches that was played on the men's side. Just super proud to push this one through in the 4 sets. Carlos, brings so much energy and intensity on the court, and always demands the best of his opponent in order to, for his opponent to have a chance to win against him. So I knew that coming into the match, I thought I started off very well. It was quite even match, and then the accident happened physically with me in the end of the first. I lost the first set. Came back, somehow managed to win the second, and then started to feel better, I guess, towards the end of the second, beginning of the third, started to move better. And every set was super close. The crowd was into it, so much energy on the court. It was amazing. It felt like it was finals of a slam, to be honest. I mean, I wish it was. Credit to him for fighting, and I think we both gave all on the court tonight, and hopefully people saw that.
I think we've seen over the last 6 months how you're able to find a level when you really, really need it. The Olympic final today, when you were under this sort of pressure. I just wonder, now that you've said it kind of felt like a final. Obviously, there's the physical element, but what about the emotional element of trying to go again now? How challenging is that going to be for you, do you think?
Well, I mean, it's definitely going to be challenging from every aspect. I mean, I'm playing Zverev, who is in a great form, and he's going for his first Grand Slam, and he's been close. And I've seen him play, and I practice with him as well here. I mean, I think he loves the conditions. He's got big serve, and he's super dangerous opponent on this surface against anyone. So the extra day with no match comes at a good time. As I said on the court, I have to assess the situation tomorrow when I wake up. I'm going to try to do as much as possibly can with my recovery team, with my physio today, tomorrow, and the next few days. Probably skip training tomorrow. I'll see if I'm going to train in 2 days or not. And I'll take it day by day. Now it's really about recovery. I'm concerned. I am, to be honest, physically. But if I manage somehow to be physically good enough, I think, mentally, emotionally, I'm as motivated as I can be. So it's this match drains both players, and almost 3.5-4 hours of incredible battle of high intensity. Of course, it has its toll. But at the same time, I think it has more toll on the physical side rather than mental and emotional. Actually, it feels like you're feeding off this kind of win. So, I mean, that's how I feel now. So I hope to be able physically to be, moving freely and to be able to be ready to play 5 sets. Because I don't think I'm going to have mentally or emotionally an issue to face Zverev or to motivate myself or anything like that. So,
Novak, you had this week, obviously the Channel 9 drama, and then such a brilliant opponent like Carlos, and you're fighting injury. How are you able to find your best tennis when you're backed against a wall and facing the most adversity?
Well, I think I've experienced that a few times in my career, and experience helps of understanding how to face adversity and draw the right necessary strength and energy that you feed off in order to win a tennis match, to win a tournament. I mean, it's I don't recall last time there was any slam without some form of drama, to be honest. But I guess that's part of it, and you know, we are out here competing and giving our best to grab a Grand Slam title. So you know, a lot of things happen on the way, and that's okay. You know, I'm just pleased with the way I was able to play throughout the entire tournament, including tonight, against one of the best players, one of the two probably or three best players in the world in the last 3-4 years. So just a great win. Very proud of it. Thank you.
At the end, you went over to him. This is obviously your first massive test with your new coach. I'm just curious, how satisfied are you with how that's gone, really? I imagine you must have been curious about how it's going.
Yeah, I mean, I felt to do it in the end of the match. You know, I feel more and more connected with Andy every day, and just, you know, we face challenges every single day. People don't see that, obviously. I mean, we try to make the most out of every day and grow together. And he's been as committed to my career and this tournament as he can be. So it was a kind of a gesture of appreciation and respect for him, and the fact that he's out there, you know, and he doesn't need to be, and that he accepted to work with me, and that he's, you know, giving all his support to me, to the whole team, and trying to make it work. And this was a huge win for all of us, including Andy and myself, you know, for the relationship. So yeah, that's the why I went to him, because I just felt very grateful that he's there.
All right. Novak, you mentioned, I think I heard you say on the court that it was a similar injury to 2 years ago, and that was a hamstring injury. Yeah. So is it your hamstring that's sore, or was it the groin?
I'm not going to go into details, but it is very similar to what I had a few years ago, 2023 to be exact. And I haven't done any tests, obviously. I mean, I've done tests with the physio that when they took me off the court when I had a medical timeout, and he strapped me and gave me. And then the doctor gave me some medications and so forth, painkillers. That kicked in after 20-30 minutes, and it did help. And then I had to take another dose, I think, at the beginning of the fourth. But yeah, now that it's cooling off, I can I can start to feel different things. So yeah, let's see how it goes tomorrow and day by day.
Last one.
Carlos was admitting that after he saw you get injured, he got a little bit distracted and maybe lost his focus a bit. I'm just wondering, did you notice that? Yeah. And also,
I did.
How did you take advantage of that, and how do you stop yourself from getting distracted in your career when you see something across the net? That
no. Look, I saw it, and I you know, try to use that to my advantage in a sense to, you know, to take the initiative of the rallies and you know, his hesitation, and you know, he was trying to play at some point quite a few drop shots and, you know, make me run. I've been in the situations as well where opponents, you know, struggle with injury but keep going, and then you're like, the opponent is going for everything, and then he's staying in the match, and then all of a sudden, as the match progresses, the opponent feels better. And then you're starting to panic a bit with your game. So I understand the feeling, you know. So yeah, I just, as I said on the court, tried to understand how I feel. I didn't feel great the second set, but I, you know, went for my shots, and I was really close to the line and just had to be more aggressive. And as I said in my previous answer, felt better and better as the match progressed, particularly end of the second and the entire third till mid-fourth set was the best that I felt in terms of the movement after that injury. So I felt like it wasn't restricting me as much, to be honest. I felt pretty much normal. And then, yeah, end of the fourth was a little bit worse, but still was okay. So, look, I feel for him. I understand that is not comfortable to play someone that you don't know if he's going to retire or not, or is he moving, is he running, is he going to go, what's happening. So, I felt that he was looking at me more than he was looking at himself. So that was, I was just trying to be, self-observing what's going on in my body, and at the same time focus on every point and every game and try to hold my serve and put pressure on him. That's what happened. Put myself in a position where I could possibly break, and then I broke his serve at 5-4. It was good enough to clinch the set, and then set all, and you start to feel better, and then he started to hesitate to play with a bit more hesitation from back of the court. He was missing a bit more. So, I started to play more freely, and it kind of reminded me of 2023, really. When this happened, I just had to, when Jim Courier actually asked me on the court today, so, about it. And it does remind me a little bit of that feeling, and probably have to do the same, on Friday. I don't know what's going to happen in the next few days, but hoping for the best.